Hello and welcome to this, our latest webcast, our second update on day 2 of the 92nd Annual Delegate Conference of the Irish Nurses and Midwives Organisation. We had a very crowded agenda today where the 300 plus delegates debated a number of motions. The first of which was about the introduction of mandatory nurse and midwife patient ratios, which would provide a guarantee of minimum staffing dependent upon patient acuity. That was unanimously passed this morning in the context of the recruitment moratorium. A tremendous debate highlighting the patient deficiencies that are happening at this time and how they need to be addressed, and how we must copy the examples of California, of Australia, Canada and other countries that have these mandated nurse and midwife patient ratios. We also debated this morning a motion reaffirming our absolute objection to the placing of extra beds on wards as a result of A&E overcrowding. The organisation at the conference today, again after a tremendous debate with a dozen or so contributions from delegates, highlighted the failure of the health system that results in extra beds being on wards, the reality that compromises patient care on those wards, and it's something that has to be avoided. And the conference mandated any membership in any hospital to initiate industrial action if they are faced with management trying to place extra beds on wards. This morning also saw a presentation to conference by Sister Stanislaus Kennedy with regards to the work of the Immigrant Council of Ireland and their efforts to secure new legislation which would see the prosecution of people who purchase sex. And it's aimed at trying to stop human trafficking and the exploitation of women. And Sister Stan gave graphic examples of the findings of their research, which showed the human misery and the health toll that falls from human trafficking, and how it's a growth industry, I regret to say, in this country. And the conference unanimously backed the motion which said that we must now approach government to try to have them pass a law which will prosecute those who purchase rather than the current law which just prosecutes those who find themselves in this vulnerable situation and in the depths of despair. And then the final session at today's conference was an address, a keynote address by Mr. Cathal McGee, the CEO of the Health Service Executive. And Mr. McGee, in his address, which was wide-ranging, touched on a number of areas. And in fairness, he did commit himself and reaffirm his view of the importance of the empowerment of nurses and midwives, the empowerment of nurse managers, and how they must be centre stage in all of the reforms. You can see a podcast of Cathal McGee's address to conference and the reply from myself elsewhere on the website. So please look it up. It's very worthwhile listening to, and so on. This afternoon, to mark International Midwives Day, the conference, or a number of the delegates, are on a walk around Kilkenny City, ending in Kilkenny Castle. And there's other events going on this afternoon just to mark this tremendous day which round the world is marked as International Midwives Day. And we presented a charter of action to Cathal McGee this morning from a retiring midwife member and a student midwife member, calling upon the HSE to action a number of initiatives to support and develop midwifery practice across the country. So another crowded day. The delegates are resting and relaxing now, and tomorrow is a very crowded day again. It's a third and final day of conference which sees another range of motions, and obviously a keynote address from Dr. James Riley, the new Minister for Health. So, thank you for staying in tune. Please continue to watch the website. We'll have photos and press releases and updates ongoing all of the time, and we'll give you a further update on tomorrow's proceedings later in the day. So thank you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for staying informed. And remember, this organisation is your organisation, and together we will succeed in ensuring best nursing and midwifery practice and good employment conditions for yourself. Thank you.